Jocy Banks' baby daddy Devin Brown has been charged with the murder of Mo3, and that's bad news for Yella Beezy and Trapboy Freddy. Primarily Yella Beezy. Because I look at this case, everybody involved seems to have ties to Yella Beezy. Keywan White was charged with the murder of Mo3. He was on pictures with Yella Beezy. Devin Brown is charged with the murder of Mo3. He has ties to Keywan White and Yella Beezy. Now I'm not saying Yella Beezy is guilty, but this is definitely a bad look. Trapboy Freddy, this is a bad look on you as well. You and Mo3 had beef. Yella Beezy is your right hand man, and everybody involved in the Mo3 murder has ties to your right hand man. If anything, you guilty by association. It makes you look guilty by proxy. That's all I'm saying. Mo3 dies, you go live on the same interstate, you laugh and talk about popping bottles, and then come to find out everybody involved in the murder has ties to Yella Beezy. That's not a good look. Jocy Banks, you don't look good in this as well. I defended you in the past, but now it's time to bring some heat to you. Mo3 spent his last hours with you. He spent the night with you. You was one of the few people who had Mo3 whereabouts, who had the drop on Mo3. How did the enemies get the drop on Mo3? How did they know he was in your home? Now, I'm not saying you did it yourself, but I believe somebody in your camp gave the drop on Mo3. I'm just being honest. And this whole thing started to look like a setup. It started to seem like Mo3 got set up over some ass. That WAP. Now that's typical. This happens a lot. You want to set your enemy up. You want to catch your enemy with his pants down off guard. Put a female involved. Have a female do it, because guys tend to let their guard down when dealing with women. I've been there. You've been there. I remember back in my younger days, my gang banging days, I would go to the enemy territory for some WAP. Real shit, most dudes will. We won't go to the enemy territory for anything else but WAP. We'll take that ass whooping, we'll get ran off the block, but nigga, I gotta get this WAP today. So for all you people saying, why was Mo3 in that area? How can they catch Mo3 lacking like that? It's because a woman was involved. Easy. Everybody knows that a woman is a man's soft spot. We tend to let our guard down, and we tend to trust women very, very well. So that's what happened with Mo3. And I look at the theories everybody is giving. All these bloggers talk about, I'm going to solve this Mo3 case. I'm going to be the one to do it. They done gave y'all 100 suspects and 100 theories. How can there be 100 suspects for one man murder? I don't know. And then they gonna have the nerve to say, I was right, I was right. Nigga, you gave us 100 suspects. You gave us 100 theories. You better be right. You gotta be a stupid motherfucker to give 100 theories and 100 suspects and not be right about one. But never mind that. I'm gonna tell you guys my theory on this whole Mo3 murder. I think Jocy Banks was expecting Mo3. I think she was running her mouth, telling everybody about it. You know how women are. She finna hook up with this big time rapper in Dallas, so she gonna run her mouth to friends, gonna tell everybody Mo3 coming to town, he coming to see me. And I believe she told the wrong person that information, and that person relayed the information to the enemies. And that's how they got the drop on Mo3. I think the moment Mo3 walked into Jocy Banks' house, he was a dead man. I truly believe that. He was just a dead man. The setup was in place. He was stalked. He was waited outside. I believe that would happen. So while Mo3 is inside that house talking to Jocy Banks, spending time with her, maybe pounding on her a few times, communication is being had with the killers, such as the description of Mo3 vehicle, the clothes he is wearing, and his expected departure time from that location. So Mo3 wakes up the next morning, he talks to Jocy Banks for a while, and he leaves her house around 11 a.m. While he's driving en route to his next location, he noticed he is being followed. And this is where he makes the crucial mistake. He knows he's being followed, so he wanted to lose the suspects. So he jumps on the Interstate 35. That's what a bad move. Because everybody know that the freeway be slow and backed up. So if I'm looking to lose suspects, I'm not going to jump on Interstate 35, one of the busiest freeways in Dallas, Texas. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stay in city limits. I'm going to keep it residential areas. Just in case I might have to hop out and run, I can hit in between houses. I can run in the shopping centers. I'm doing that. I can run red lights if I need to. But I'm not going to jump on the freeway when I know traffic can come to a complete steal. And that's what happened to Mo3. Hopped out, tried to run. Where are you running to? You just on the freeway running. You don't know where you running from Two, you don't see an end in sight, you just gonna run. And unfortunately, Mo3 ran out of running room and he was gunned down on that freeway. And now we are left speculating, we are left wondering why this happened, and we are left trying to speculate who did it, who was responsible, and what reason. But truth be told, this comes back to Yella Beezy, to me. Jocy Banks admitted that her little sister knows Yella Beezy. She was Yella Beezy's friend in high school, went to Lancaster High School. So that's not looking good in Yella Beezy's favor as well. And I noticed a thing about Yella Beezy. Since the murder of Mo3, he's been very quiet. Never spoke on it publicly, never even addressed it publicly. Meanwhile, Trapboy Freddy is taunting Mo3, making diss songs. So that is very interesting as well. But anyway, guys, these are my thoughts on Jocy Banks' baby daddy Devin Brown getting booked for the murder of Mo3. What does this mean for the city? And who do you think is involved? Do you think Yella Beezy is involved? Do you think Trapboy Freddy is involved? Do you think Jocy Banks set up Mo3? Let me know all that. Keep in mind, Yella Beezy and Mo3 had beef. Trapboy Freddy and Mo3 had beef. Jocy Banks is the girl Mo3 was messing with, and her baby daddy ended up murdering Mo3. So let me know, this is a real sticky situation. We're gonna go deep in the rabbit hole with this one. But leave a comment and let me know who you think is responsible for it. I love you guys. Peace.